Oh man. When y'all hear that, it's goofy season. And see, I hate when I gotta play this music because it's like that mean it's getting wild. Like it's just come on now. So I kind of get it, that it can be some Crosby fatigue and all that kind of stuff. People tired of the discussion. It's also some stuff coming out about Carter being open to proposals and that Philly is ready to deal him potentially. So that kind of exposes a myth that's been in the community. And so I want to kind of get rid of all the goofiness, because it's at this point, it's very goofy. Like, I'm listening to spaces and I'm watching cats on Twitter, and I'm like, bro, it's important that you watch this type of stuff, because when you watch this type of stuff, because I've shown this a lot of times, that Jerry and them watch what we saying on Twitter. Like, they look at it like to get trends, right? In a time in which they are pushing for Crosby, and in a time where most of us would say, out of anger, the Dallas Cowboys don't go after enough week one free agents. They're not serious. Now, it's been reported a lot that your Dallas Cowboys got the best proposal on the table for Crosby, and everybody else is chasing them. And they'd already came out and said through people like Jane that it's not 2 firsts. But yet we out here fear mongering. If it's 2 firsts, I quit the team. And like one of the brothers, this guy Reginald, said the Raiders can emphatically F off. Please, somebody go get Maxx so that the Cowboys can't. Somebody go get Maxx so that Dallas. I'm rooting for another team to outbid us, because I'm tired of the talk. The only thing I can say, and I'm hearing this a lot in the streets. So let me say this first. We got to drown out that type shit. I'm gonna need y'all help. I need y'all to just go out there real quick. Those of us who really know that games are won and lost in the trenches. Those of us who have the common sense to understand a force multiplier. Those of us who understand that, I need y'all to drown out the noise, like from people like him. Please drown out the noise. And a lot of this is coming from, I know this is honestly coming from. This is coming from like Pickens protection. That's where most of this is coming from. People got wrapped up in that debate, and now that we're not even debating that no more, they still kind of got this kind of defensive posture against Crosby. And it's weird, because it's a lot of rules that have been broken, positional value rules. Now we just ignore all the damn rules now. We ignore all the rules. But isn't it funny that, guess who not ignoring positional value rules? See, we came up with a new rule. We came up with a new rule that, we can go with average edge play. Teams are building the way that they're building now. They don't intentionally try to go get those rare diamonds that's out there. They don't go try to go get those elite pass rushers. They're intentionally going after average. That's the new way of doing it, boss. That whole theory got tossed on his head with another time where you seeing the Eagles offering up Carter for another one. Another one.
Another one.
See, we heard about that before with Micah. That he was put up in that proposal. And the Dallas Cowboys didn't want an elite pass rusher to ever go to Philly so bad that they put in Green Bay contract to never trade Micah at no point to the Eagles. But people still pushing average and they hostile. Hold on, don't do this, Ledbetter, Luke. Don't do this, Ledbetter. Don't do it, bro. Bro, this is goofy season. Ooh, my boy Ledbetter, he right. Hold on, let me show my brother comment. He come in cooking. Hold on real quick. And then some of y'all will be like, why is boss so frustrated? It's like, this is the time where we should be loud to sign him. We should be cheering on Dallas to get it done. We over here like, somebody else sign him because I'm tired of hearing about it. Because it's the threat. He might. It's those draft picks. I'm afraid that we might. And it's like. And it's all kind of fear campaigns, bro. So do me a favor, y'all. Before we even... I'm streaming on Henny Channel. Damn. Man, my bad. Hold on real quick. Let me take this super chat. Now, I still got to get to my boy, Oak Cliff real quick. Hold on. I got to get him in here, man. That boy had a dope comment. That boy was like, we got it as a Raku. Exactly, bro. Hold on real quick. Before I saw that super chat, let me go to my boy Oak Cliff, bro. Hold on real quick. That boy said, man, we got as a Raku, boss. Hold on real quick. Oh, man, y'all boys be funny. Yeah, hold on real quick. Hold on, let me show this real quick. This is so funny. My boy say, we got year 2. Ezzy off hip surgery. We good. Hold on, let me show this, bro. Look. This is what I mean. He right. He over here like, he obviously being sarcastic. So it's like, we obviously have pass rush issues. Rest in peace, Marshawn Nealon gone. He was a second rounder. Sam Williams coming off ACL didn't show us absolutely nothing, right? We had an old man beat him out in Clowney. And he's gone, right? Likely. Or you might bring him back, but he didn't show no production, right? Now we talking about Clowney is potentially not a fit. And we talking about Donovan Ezeraku, who like didn't have no production at all. And when he was arrested, we figured out he was 220, and we figured out that he coming off hip surgery. And people over here like, let's just somebody come get Crosby, because I'm so tired of the conversation. The Raiders need to F off. It's like, damn, boy, we in a twilight zone. So we got a super chat. And my boy say, man, listen. If the Eagles do this, Williams will have 150 plus yards against the Eagles. Do it, Howard. I dare you. Yeah, I mean, they got others, in that middle too. And I really need y'all help though with this campaign. Like my brother here doing, I need y'all to do this on Twitter, dog. Cause see, it's too many of them voices on Twitter right now. It's too many of them. It's like, bro, we need to drown them out with common sense. And the best way to do that is with a hashtag. That's the best way. Because what it does is it unites all our voices. So let me show you something else that I was going through yesterday. Because it was a bunch of fear campaigns. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of people peddling fear with no facts. So I was in a space yesterday. I think it was Knicks and somebody on there. And most of the people that I was debating, they would say, well, the reason why we shouldn't get Crosby, because if we get Crosby, we're not going to have enough to build around him. As if Dallas is going to get him and just stop working. And they would be dead ass serious. And I was explaining to them yesterday. I said, bro, if you do pick up a Maxx, likely they're going to eat a lot of that. What do you mean? I said, go look at what happened with Brandon Cooks when we acquired him from the Texans on that trade. The Texans ate a majority of his contract, especially on the year one. We hardly had any cap hit on that. The same thing also happened with Clark. Yeah, the same Clark in the trade. Jerry said they ate about 20-something million. Dallas only had a 1 year cap hit, according to Jerry, about 2 million. And I was saying likely that's going to be the exact same thing with Crosby, historically. Well, I'm afraid anyway. I'm afraid that. I said, bro, I just gave you history, bro. Why we still peddling fear? Why we still pushing fear? It's like we trying to sabotage Crosby, bro. Damn, I'm still streaming to their channel. Damn, let me turn it off. Let me turn them dudes off. My bad. Yeah. Y'all give me a second to turn off the homies channel. Obviously, we did Boss Land yesterday, so that's why I had their stuff on. So I just turned it off. But again, I need y'all to actually get active. We need to drown them out. We need to show on X. Yeah, Dre, we can't let the Eagles get this. We can't. And they not understanding. They not understanding. So, but let me go back to this, and then I'm gonna talk about something that's very important. All right. So I kept telling them, if you sign Crosby, that doesn't mean you don't get active in free agency. You still will have to go get other players. Because a lot of people, they are stuck in like this scary ass, it's almost like when toxic people argue, they don't give an inch because they're arguing not in good faith. They don't give an inch because they don't want to give you any room. So like, for instance, obviously Pickens was in the discussion. So it make everybody kind of defensive to where they just automatically, like, I'm hearing people say, I hope people sign him so we don't get him. See, that's where your need to be right is making you toxic to your team. Like for real. And it's goofy. And it's coming from Cowboy fans. It's a lot of us over here like, please somebody come get him. Because we tired of debating it. It's like, boy, you. Now, what if somebody got him for a super steal? You would still cheer for that? And it's a lot of people, honestly, they pushing fear. They loud about it too. If we sign Crosby, we won't have the ability to sign people like Dean. Just think about what people saying. Dean had dope tape, but if you just had to lose Dean over Crosby, that's still a no-brainer. You say tell him to leave it up. What you talking about, Hen? My boy Hen in the building. But nah, it's just, listen, y'all. We need to drown out the fear campaign. Listen, team weapons and team trenches have a treaty. Like, we literally been fighting every week on Boss Land. We had no fights yesterday. It was no fights. And we fight every time. We ain't fight at all. Because we had a real treaty. It was like, all right, bro. Team boat. Even though I definitely know, I still got his channel. Who channel I got on? Hold on real quick. You say I got somebody's channel on? Nah, I turned up their channel. Yeah, I saw that pause and peel from Bobby Belt. I know what you're talking about, Henny. That pause and peel to be able to use the first. by putting it in the contract. I saw that where it's a way to put it in a language to still get that first. Yeah. So in other words, it's a way to kind of delay the first. It's what Henny is talking about, delaying the first. So yeah, Bobby Bell talked about that pause and peel. And then somebody say, why is, and my boy B Bird with the Super G, he said, why is Green Bay cutting Rashawn Gary? To be honest, I think we just need to go look at his film, because some of these dudes and Henny them coin something, and I love it. What they talk about so funny. They say you woke up sorry. See, Henny them came up with that, but it's some truth to that. Like you can wake up sorry. You can wake up one day and you just don't got it, and that's why we do the film reviews before we co-sign these players. Like we didn't just co-sign Dean, we went and looked at Dean. We didn't just co-sign obviously Minka Fitzpatrick. We went and looked, and after we looked, we was like, he still got it. You know what I'm saying? Because Henny is right. You can wake up sorry. He right. So we'll see the name to B Bird point, and we'll automatically say, damn, that's Gary. Why he getting cut? He might have woke up sorry. Like for instance, Hen, I know you be seeing this. Hen, how many people you out there pushing Bobby from the Giants, right? On name, right? Oh man, I'll take Bobby, right? It's like, no, me and we did a film breakdown on that, and we not bullshitting. That dude. Yeah, and see T-Church in the streets. What they saying in the streets? Man, I like Bobby. How many people actually went and did the work though and looked at it? See, when we do it in the public, and we gonna do it again today. We gonna look at some corners today, right? Because we trying to be totally ready for free agents. Yeah. So and see, that's the difference. See, we showing by the film, and it's a whole lot of people pushing it, and we the ones who actually did the work, and we did it out loud. We showed it in the public. You can still go look at this very film. We looked at Trey Walker. We looked at 4 linebackers on this film session right here. And somebody said Gary was still playing well last year. We still need to go look at the film. Just that's all we said is take a look. I don't want to, and it could be to answer B Bird's question. Sometimes people get cut because of money. Sometimes it's not play. Sometimes it's economics. But but I just don't think, like, for me looking at Bobby, I'm out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give Bobby the fort noise. Fort juice. I don't want nothing to do with him. So my boy Wee Woo Black say, Cowboy Nation, it's not our job to figure out how to fill out the rest of the roster. Oh man, see, don't start coming in here with that common sense. Let front office elf that horse after we get Crosby, bro. Now, but see, what's going on is they fear mongering, bro. It's a fear campaign and it's goofy. It's the dumbest fear campaign ever seen. It's a fear campaign that we are going to be worse by getting better with Crosby. It is the dumbest shit in the world, bro. I'm being honest. It is like, and it's Cowboy people pushing this. I'm afraid that we finna get a force multiplier, and if we get this force multiplier, it's gonna hurt us from getting all these average dudes. I'll be like, wait. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm afraid that we're not gonna be able to get a bunch of average dudes if we get Crosby. Huh? Damn. So what I think is what we should do is we should, not get him, and let's go get some role players. And then I got to play the goofy music. And I don't like to play the goofy music, but sometimes you got to play the goofy music. Like, That's goofy. We shouldn't be having this conversation. Hey, bro. He said, saw today we can make his cap hit, bro. Let me go and get into that. Let me get into more of my boy hit. And see, I was showing that earlier, right here. I was showing that earlier to my point of how people was fear mongering, and basically you can have this massive drop in cap hits, right, from the signing of Maxx Crosby. So in other words, you still can go build in free agency. This is what Henny talking about. See, Henny, as much as we fight, this is what I know about Henny. He go do his research, bro. He is not gonna come empty-handed. And you right, we in love with picks, bro. See, this is another sin that's going on that's making us goofy. Being in love with picks, let me say it like this. You know what we really in love with, Todd Church? We in love with the feeling of hope. Oh, let me turn off the music. Say that again. We are in love with the feeling of hope. Hope to us now feels good and better than actual factual results and proven commodities. And it's goofy. So I heard people say today, and I was just listening, if they give away 2 first-round picks, I'm out on the team. If they do that for Maxx Crosby, I'm done with this team. But see, this is why. If you just have hope that Downs is going to fall, which he can, the hope in Downs feels better than the reality bird in hand of Crosby. Yep. And it's what my brother just said too with this. It's a lot of this. What my brother just said, it's a lot of settling for the 6 with the 10 in the room. He hit that on the head. I see a lot of people over here like, man, you know what? You know what I would rather do? I would rather go get that guy Nick out of Pittsburgh. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather go get him. And I said this, bro. As a matter of fact, my boy Marcus Mosher said that. And this is to my brother Point with the super chat. This is what Marcus said. If the Cowboys was to make a trade for an edge rusher, I would prefer Nick. He would be an awesome fit with Christian Parker's defense. He's an ascending player, only 24. Right. And then I said this to my brother Point King Freeze. I said, never run to an 8 in the club when an 11 is having drinks with you at the bar. I see y'all super chats. Y'all loading them up. Can I turn off the music and read that one more time? Never run to an 8 in the club when an 11 is having drinks with you at the bar. Aim high and strike out before dating down. But see, what's happening in the streets, and it's goofy, is let's, and what's crazy is nobody would ever do that logic when it comes to wide receiver 2. See, and my boy say, wait, boss, Herrenberg is my backup plan. But see, common sense. Because you got common sense, you said the key word, backup plan. Ain't your primary plan. That's your backup plan. That's not your primary. So you don't belong in a group of goofies. You in a group of common sense. But it's a lot of people out here that's on a group of, let's be average on purpose. Let's be average. Let's attack average. You're at the bar with Crosby and he's winking at you. He literally winked at your dumb ass. And he's an 11. Crosby is winking at you. He's putting out Instagrams with the Cowboys on it. He's winking at you. He's a true 11. in the bar. Can people please drown out these people? They're too damn loud. They too fucking loud, bro. And these the same people that will cry about Jerry not being aggressive enough. These the same people that'll say we need to be more like the Rams. And landlord came in killing yesterday. He brought his whole bazooka. He said that in about 10, 11 years, the Rams have only drafted one first round player. Oh, that's the same team that a lot of Cowboy fans, when they want to shit on Jerry, they'll say, we need to be like the Rams. See, when it's time to be like the Rams, who say F them picks, we not like the Rams, are we? Oh, my boy hit it. Say, bro. Say hit it. Bro, it is goofy out here, bro. It is goofy. My bro say, let me turn on this music. He say, winking. She got her hands in your pants and asking, where you going? That's a way better metaphor. That's basically what Crosby did. Where you going? He already put out the Instagram with the stars, and we over here like, I hope somebody else get his ass so Dallas can't. I promise you, I've never seen a group of people so committed to average players. Like, for real, I've never seen a group so committed to average. We would be over here like, man, you better not touch Blue. You better not touch Blue. But if I say, hey, we can get Saquon, nah, that's too much. No. Yeah, our same fans, give Blue a chance. Give Maffa. Like, we really have a massive commitment to losers. And I ain't saying Blue a loser or Maffa. I'm just saying, it's like, what the we'll be with a straight face. I'd rather us go with Nick. Now notice I said rather. See, common sense didn't say that. Common sense said that's my backup plan. And somebody say, so it's no, it's not over. No, it's not over. Somebody says it over. No, it's not over. What I'm saying is, while they're shopping and at the final parts of Crosby, I don't want goofy shit in the streets. We need to drown out the goofies. That's what I'm saying. It's too many goofy people that Jerry and them watch trends on Twitter. And if they watching trends, the trends could say if we're not active that we don't want him. Because it's a lot of people out there pushing, we don't really want him. We don't want him. Money not an issue. That came out today. That's what Hen was talking about. Money wouldn't even be an issue. We will probably have a $7 million cap hit. Put it like this, Micah Parsons was 9. That's pennies for a Crosby. Let me play this.
So Jerry, Steven, and some other people in the front office, they do get a printout. I don't know if it's daily, but every couple days of, Twitter things that, are being written.
They get a printout. So that's why I'm saying drown out the shit. Like, I'm for real, bro. I'm dead ass on this, bro. I'm dead ass because they way too loud. And I don't want Jerry and them to get a report. The fans don't really give a fuck about Crosby. They don't care if he's on the team. No, the people of intelligence need to drown out the goofies. Let me turn off the music and say this again. The people of intelligence and common sense need to drown out the emotional goofies. The people that just now afraid that Pickens could be in the trade, even though there have been no rumors of that. But because they just, so loyal, and I don't mind loyalty, but I can tell when it turned toxic. I can tell when basically you now hating on Crosby because you fear the loss of Pickens. Or you so in the habit of fighting about it that you can't even break out when we ain't even fighting no more. You still toxic. We got a whole peace treaty where literally me, Hen, and landlord had world peace in front of the whole world. Boy, y'all running up these super chats. I'm getting behind. Let me catch these back up. But I need y'all to do this. Like, I really do. I need the people of common sense to drown out the goofies. I'm dead ass on that, bro. Because I'm concerned about that. I am very concerned about that, bro. I just showed y'all that Jerry and them get a report either every other day or every day about what we're saying on X, on Twitter. They look at the trend. So, it was some people that hated on the fact we was pushing Keenan Allen, right? But it was trending nationally. So guess what? It was putting pressure on Dallas to solve wide receiver 2 because we was loud about it. So I'm concerned because the organic noise in the streets about Crosby is frankly dumb. And I mean, the people of intelligence don't need to sit in their hands. The people of intelligence that's team both of them, that you possibly can get both of them, need to drown out that shit. Let me go to these super chats, man, because y'all loading them up, man. Y'all blessing your boy today, and I greatly appreciate what y'all doing. Also, I need to show my Cash App too, because one of my brothers, George Boney, he sent me a Cash App. He's a San Fran fan too. He wanted me to read it. Let me go to these super chats real quick, and then I'm gonna finish what I was saying. He said, our fan base made 3 12-5 seasons straight toxic. I know. That's true. That's true. That was miserable. Yeah. And then he say, boss, some of these people don't want this to happen because they mad at you still for making their favorite making their favorite content creators look bad and being right on Booker. It could be a rivalry like that. It could be something petty like that, bro. Because I'm not saying the logic, bro. It's the logic doesn't compute, Black. It's not logical. Like, we literally over here like, can somebody else needs to go get Crosby? It's like, what? Now you literally rooting against yourself. Your Dallas Cowboys is in a competition to win Crosby, and we over here saying loudly and proudly, we hope they lose. Goofy. Yeah, he said these folks be scary as hell. Yeah, bro, listen, man. Shit. Yep. And he said, preach, boss. Hopium has kept us from being great. Yeah, it's that hopium. And see, that's what it is. It's the hope of what them picks could be makes us not like the reality of what Crosby is. Oh, let me say that without the music. The hope that what we want them picks and what we hope that there could be makes us not like the whole reality of what Crosby already is. It's the feeling of hope. And that's why so many of our fans is like, hell no, we got to build our defense with those picks. We did a whole show last year called Boom or Bust. You know why we did that? You know why we did that? Star in the House. You know why we did that show Boom or Bust? Because most people don't know this, but literally 40% of first round drafted players are outright bust. So if you do the math, it's a 60% chance that you go actually even get the pick right. So you have a whole bird in hand, right? And we over here like, give me the 60% chance. See, we like to imagine, what if downs fall? We go to the best, most ideal, and we assume that's what's going to happen to Dallas. Oh, it's also a chance that you could be sitting there and you wiped out. that all the players that you really wanted could be gone. You could make the pick, and the pick could be Taco. You could make the pick, and the pick could be Mozzie. But we rather have the hope of a CeeDee Lamb, the hope of a Micah, who's not in this draft. There's no Micah Parsons in this draft class. Okay, you're not getting another one in this one. None of these guys gonna be Micah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that now. But we rather hope that hope is gonna be better than the reality of what Crosby is right now. And see, then a lot of people like to then overlean on Trey. This is what we doing. We also overleaning on Trey for the backup, and it's all about the picks. I want Trey because of the picks. Is it like, yeah, we can talk about Trey. I thought we shot him. Didn't we shoot him? Shooters. Why is he here? Like, I thought y'all shot him. Did he make a new account?
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
This dude always come in disrespectful. Can somebody shoot him, please?
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
And see, Star, that's the worst part. Star, that's the worst part. Star, see, Star, that's the worst part, Star. Is this all these reports out there that we not even gonna give up 2 firsts, but it's this fear mongering that what if they gave up the 2 firsts? We clearly have the best Star. If we can mess around and get Maxx Crosby for a first and a second rounder. To Star point. And Dallas is sitting there flat foot holding like we're not giving you 2 firsts, bro. And I'm super on if them. I wouldn't mind if they did. I'd be over like, okay, cool. Let's rock. Finish the job in free agency. Let's get to work. Let's do just like the Rams do. Fuck them picks. We got the proven commodity. Let's go get some more proven commodities out of free agency. We're not going to have no big cap hit on him. We already saw that. So let's just go to free agency and get us more proven commodities. Let's go get Dean. Let's go get Minka Fitzpatrick. We go look at some corners today. Let's go get that. Let's go get the proven commodities. And we go build this year for Dak through free agency. We're going with proven commodities. The days of us going out there like, you know what, let's go get these young guys and just hope that they can play big. Now, fuck that. We ain't got to do that. We act like it's literally only one way to build a team. It's the draft. And it's backwards. It's ass backwards. It is. We are a week away from free agency. And guess what everybody talking about? The draft. Pick 12 and pick 20. Wait. Shouldn't our attention be on available free agents because we're getting ready to start shopping them? Oh, no. No, let's talk about the draft. It's like, no, free agency is first. Nope. I want to talk about the draft. The Rams, they've been like F them picks. New England bit their whole team pretty much. Had a sprinkle here and there. A running back that did good at New England. Yeah. But they built that whole squad, that Super Bowl squad in free agency. But, boss, I'm afraid that if we lose those picks. Hey, didn't we just see Seattle build AD on free agency? But, boss, I just don't think we can do it if we lose the picks, boss. What about the fact that we actually got a proven commodity? But, boss, I want to build it through the picks, boss. Boss, I want to build it through the picks. Let's be like the Rams. You want to be like the Rams? The Rams ain't used the first rounder like in 10 years. They probably used one. Yeah, only one, but hey. And it's gotten to a point where, listen, Dallas is not even on record through James Slater. They don't even have 2 firsts on the table. So likely Dallas is staying flat-footed with a super dope deal. And we are rooting against it. And I'm talking about Cowboy fans. Please do me a favor and go to X and say whatever you need to say about bringing Maxx in and just drown out them people. It need to be so much of us on X like, on the last, because listen, y'all, this is the last couple of days that Dallas and them gonna be fighting for this. It don't even make sense for people to be on this bullshit. Like, I hope another team get him. So other than Dallas, it's finna be over anyway. This thing gonna be over by Monday. So all this Debbie Downer, I hope somebody get him. And so that it's like, it's almost over. This thing finna be over. We gonna be on a whole new fight by Tuesday. It's gonna be a whole new thought of what we need to do to build this team by Tuesday. Please do your part in terms of letting your voice be loud against the goofies that have infiltrated us.
Everybody around me shooters, ain't no telling who was shooting.
Wrong button. The goofies. All right, let's keep going, man. And I really mean this, bro. If I don't see no hashtags from y'all, you did not do your part. And see, a lot of people like to quote, boss, didn't you say your voice matter? Yeah. And guess what? Your voice matter on bad ideas too. If the Dallas Cowboys are getting reports every other day that a majority of the Cowboy fans don't give a shit about Crosby, that could factor into their opinion. This is the time to be loud as hell. I saw Joe Mixon. I saw that. I saw that sticky. And see, this is what I'm talking about. See, free agency finna start. So guess what? The people like Tyrone Church tagging the shit out of me, right? About potential people that's available. People like Sticky, making sure that they keeping on the radar people we need to look at to build the team. Because this year, it might be best to just build a team through free agency, just like New England did, who got to the Super Bowl, just like Seattle did, who got to the Super Bowl. It's more than one way to build your team. It's about how do you get the proven commodities in the building? And it's honestly just way too much focus on hope. And that's what, now I really wanted to get to this one. It took me too long to get to this part, but I'm here now. I got to talk about this too, which is also goofy. We have gotten too comfortable disrespecting elite pass rushers. It actually started with Micah, but the residue of it has now affected the opinions of another elite pass rusher. Our disdain for Micah has affected our judgment. I'm gonna probably have to even break this down to a video because this one's so important. I'm gonna need to break this down in 10 minutes. I can't. What I'm getting ready to say is just way too important. Okay. So it's been a lot of people pushing, and I get it, that the trend have been a lot of your DTs have been good and doing their thing right in these recent Super Bowls. I've said the same thing, right? But what I didn't do is thank you for the super chat. What I have not done is I have not made a whole new doctrine that because the DTs have been pivotal in the last, obviously, 6 Super Bowls, right? That now there's no value for edge and there's no reason to actually be aggressive for edge. So this is why what I'm saying is so important. Because now what we started doing to now be anti-Maxx Crosby, we started putting too much positional value on DT as well as receiver. So the fact that you're seeing that now the Eagles are again willing to shop one of their premier DTs for premier edge is showing you that the league still values premier edge. Premier edge, premier tackle, and premier quarterback will always trump all the other positions. I'm gonna turn off the music and say that again because that went over some people's head. So sometimes that music can be distracting. Let me say that again. We are seeing through the trend of the NFL that premier edge, premier tackle, and premier quarterback trumps every position in the NFL. But yet we have this doctrine that why go for premier edge when you can? Why do that? Let's just go with Nick. Cause see, that's the trend. No, the real trend that you're seeing is when these teams can get one, they do it. The reason why they usually don't see them on Super Bowl teams, because most teams usually don't even have a chance at them. Premier pass rushers are like premier quarterbacks. They hardly ever get moved in their youth, sir. So it doesn't mean they are not of See, why do you think that even right after the Super Bowl, the Eagles started to try to go after Micah Parsons? Do you see how many teams are trying to get Crosby right now? And who are the teams that we keep hearing? We hearing about contending teams going for Crosby. You're not hearing no boo-boo teams going for it. It's just like when you know you ain't at that level. You know you ain't at that level to approach that 10. No unemployed team going after Crosby. No team that's in the passenger seat of his best friend ride is trying to holler at Crosby. The teams that's trying to get with Crosby are the teams that got their shit together. Y'all notice that? But we created this whole doctrine to where we are now comfortably pushing for just good when we have a chance at great. And it's goofy. I'm being all the way honest. I'm sick of it. And yes, it was dumb. Listen, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, it was dumb to trade Michael. Yes, it was dumb. It was dumb. See, I heard somebody say yesterday, Micah's not here because of personal reasons. It's like I do have a remembrance of Charles Haley. I have a remembrance of the White House. I have a remembrance of that shit. Yeah, we should have kept Micah. But I also will say this. If you flip Micah for Crosby, but you got Crosby, Clark, and Quentin Williams, oh, Jerry has fully finessed that trade. I'm talking about without them ever playing, Jerry won. So yeah, we should have kept Micah. But if Micah nets us Crosby, Quentin Williams, and Clark, Jerry was right. He was wrong first, but then he ended up being right. I'm gonna just be honest with him. And I would have to say it publicly, like, nah. He finessed the shit out of this. And he let y'all have Pickens. And he didn't throw that away either. That's in the package. Something that no other team, there is no team but one. There's only one team, really two, but it's getting ready to be one, with 3 players over 30 million on average per year. Dallas will have close to 5. Yeah, brother, let me read this. Yeah, it's that, bro. That's why we got to drown them out, bro. He said, half our fans don't want Crosby for whatever reason and putting the hope of the rookie coming in to do his job at his level. Full blown crazy. Bro, that's why I had to play this music, bro, because it's goofy, bro. It's goofy season. But I'm talking about this because we have to reset. We really have to reset, bro. Because when these type of things come around, we got to know first. We can't be of no, hey man, let's just go get it. We can do it with average. Every one of those teams that got, okay defensive ends, they wish they could have had a better one. And so let's talk about this part too, because I got to show something from my brother Vach, because he's been going to war. Because whenever you make a stand for Crosby, it's going to come with pushback. And listen, man, Vach is doing this professional, diplomatic. He ain't stepping on no toes. It's one thing I noticed about him and Aisha. Ever since they kind of been working with .com, you can see they training. Like, they know how to speak and say what needs to be said without being so direct to where it offends either side. It's a beautiful way in which they speak now. You know what I mean? Like, it's a training that I wish I could get from, because I could tell that got to be Doc. I was listening to Aisha yesterday. We was in a space, and I got a call in line. I might open it up. I might open that call line up. Appreciate the super chat. Well, she was, you know how I do. I came in. This is how I came in. I said, "What we doing?" Listen, y'all, for real. This is exactly how I came in. I said, "What we doing, bro?" I said, "Listen, this is exactly what I said." I said, these are the same people that would have said we wanted Jerry to be aggressive. Now that Jerry being aggressive, now we want to say, slow down, Jerry. I said, I don't want to hear no motherfucking complaints on Jerry no more. No, boss, I don't trust that if they get Crosby that they go build the team with some guys. I say the guy is Crosby. Like, damn, he just got you the guy and you don't trust him to get you more guys? This is me talking. But boss, I don't trust him. I have trust issues that they will build a roster. I said, bro, didn't this year they getting Quentin Williams? You? Didn't they get Pickens this year? You? Then they would have got Crosby? You? But you don't trust them to do some shit in free agents? No. And then Aisha, she was so polite. She came in, she said, you know what? I can hear it from both sides. I can see where there were some trust issues. And she was so smooth. She said, but I do kind of agree with boss, where I can hear and see where we have done some things. So even though but she was smooth. See, that's what Vach going through right now. That's what Vach going through. Let me show what Vach going through right now. Vach in the fight. So this is what Vach said. Let me go back and see what Vach said. So, when you got to do stuff like this, you boxing for your point. Like, you're boxing for the candidate, right? And he said, did y'all know Maxx was double chipped 32.3% of his rushes last year? See, he pushing back he only had 10 sacks, right? Maybe his drop in production career low last year was because of the increase of attention career high. I don't know. See, you gotta, because, when you trained and you doing it, you don't want to offend people. You know what I mean? Because you want everybody to listen to you. But he's still making the case. He said, I don't know. I could be wrong. Give him Quentin. So in other words, he's saying with Quentin Williams, you can't double Crosby like that. I.e., you're going to get an upgrade in his production because you also have a super chess piece already sitting there. You have another force multiplier. He say, I'm with you everything but want to play devil's advocate. Yeah, man, I open the phone line, especially if you talking about having a real intelligent conversation, bro. I will open up the phone line. And it sound like you are. And I'm cool with a devil's advocate, especially one done in good faith. If you just coming in and you want to kind of punch me real quick and say, hey, bro, I hear what you're saying, but what about this? Yeah, that's we welcome them type of debates all day. But look what Vach is showing. Just quality information in terms of what was really going on with Maxx, right? And the amount of tension that he garnishes us. Okay. Now, this is why that's important. I say the same thing, bro. He said, honestly, don't know why people can't see the vision, bro. I honestly don't know, bro. I promise you. I just don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't. This is an easy vision to understand. The vision is so simple, bro. With the addition of Crosby, you're now adding him to Clark and Quentin Williams, which makes your front unstoppable. That is the easiest vision to get, bro. Like, but yet people don't understand that. Yet people don't get how that makes your whole defense way better. Like, just that. But see, if you mix what Vach was saying with this, which I've been saying a lot, over the last 4 years, the Cowboys are the league's best defense with Micah Parsons on the field. See, I keep stressing on the field because it has nothing to do with play. It has something to do with attention. And that's what Vach is talking about right here. The amount of attention that he garnishes, it makes your whole defense have an advantage. That's what Vach is talking about. That's what Bill Barnwell is talking about. That's why just them being on the field is precious. Not even their play. It's them being on the field and the threat in which they pose to opposing offenses. Just their presence, sir. And Vach is really trying to help the community understand football 101. And that's what he's trying to do. That's the vision. Let's go into that even more. I want y'all to listen to Zimmer talk about this. Listen to this. Listen to Zimmer explain this.
Will you be as creative with him as Dan Quinn has been?
I hope so. I think I'm pretty creative.
So this is where he was talking about Micah Parsons. Listen.
Will he be involved in the double A gap?
Well, here's the thing, and I want to make sure that, he's such an outstanding pass rusher, right? And getting to the quarterback and making negative plays, that if he's standing here in that A gap, that center's going to him.
You see what he just said? If he's sitting in the A gap, that center is going to him. And that's not Micah Parsons' playmaking. That's just the chess piece he is.
Right? And so this guy right here is going to be in charge of the back. So there's going to be some times where, he'll be rushing from there. There'll be times when he's rushing there and, we're getting the protection turned the way that we want it turned.
Did you hear what he said? Because of Micah Parsons on the field, we as a defense get to tilt the protections the way we want it. We get to schematically dictate to that offense how we want to protect. Basically, we get to set them up just because of the presence of Micah.
We can bring and get two on the back. So there'll be a lot of different ways that we'll be doing some of that. And sometimes he'll be lined up.
My fault.
Somewhere back there, but we're going to move him around, yeah.
Now listen to this one. See, because a lot of people not understanding truly the force multiplier effect of a Crosby type. See, that's why Vach was bringing up that double team rate and the chip rates and how much focus is put on him. See, Vach was bringing it up from a standpoint of all that attention garnished, maybe less sacks. But it's also a side benefit of that much attention. The side benefit of that much attention is this. Listen.
In a lot of the games last year where they didn't play quite as good defensively.
In a lot of the games, they didn't play as good defensively. Listen to what happened.
The offensive schemed Parsons a lot. The back was checking, and coming over here or they got the two tight ends over there and they're both staying and all the protections turned that way. So our job.
See, all the protections turn that way. Now, listen to what he say, what his job was.
Is to, if teams are going to do that, number one, figure out a way how we can still use him where we want him. And number two, how can we use other people to affect those kind of protections? Because everybody's going to be aware of him, just like I talked about in the A gap.
So everybody's going to be aware of him. See, boss, he's over here. He's trying to chase a tiger. He's just trying to chase the ghost of Micah Parsons. No, you don't have to sneak this. It's very logical what I'm saying. because you see it from the film, you see it from the data that Vach also demonstrated that there's a whole lot of extra emphasis put on premier pass rushers. So the vision is not just about trying to, get another Michael Parsons. It's really just trying to get us another force multiplier, which opens up your whole front. So you basically got one guy that can affect 4 other guys, including your backers. He makes everybody's job easier just because he's out there.
Everybody knows where he is. There's number 11, right? So, okay, so we're turning the protection this way. And now, how are we going to defeat that protection? And typically, when we started with the double A gaps and when I was here with Parcells, part of it was, how can we attack protections?
How can we attack protections? See, don't take this wrong, but this is why I'm not interested in your B plus D, your edge plans. Your edge plans that you're presenting doesn't present this. I'm not interested in, I'm just being honest, bro. I'm not interested in Chubb. I'm not. Because Chubb does not give me this. He might give me 8 sacks, but he doesn't give me schematic advantage. He's not enough of a force multiplier to really be a disruptor to the entire defense. That's why I'm not interested in the B minus plans. That's, boss, can we take a look at this guy? Boss, can we take a look at Chubb? Boss, can you look at his film? Yeah, I can, but I don't want to put that on my channel. Not yet. We right now dating 11. We at the bar with 11. And she's rubbing my leg. She's into me. So why would I leave the 11 to go talk about an 8 that's across the room? I got a bona fide 11 sitting right here at the bar with me having drinks, and we almost got this deal done. She asking me, where do I stay? How close is it to the bar? She's telling me she's tired and she want to go take a nap. How does my bed feel? She telling me all of the signs of, she put stars on her Instagram and listed us, but I'm supposed to hop off the bar where I'm in here with a legitimate star, a force multiplier, and go see what it do over there with those good players, but they not him. That's why I call it goofy, man. And it's honestly upsetting, because this ain't hard stuff we talking about.
It's getting a lot of the other players to understand, hey, this is where the protection's going now. You guys have one-on-ones over here.
It's about getting the other guys to understand that this is where the protection is going. So you have a guy like Crosby, you line him up, and you can now say, because he's over there, guess what they likely getting ready to do? They finna set all those protections over to him. But what does it do to your other guys?
We have 3 one-on-ones with the back on this side. So how can we do that? And it's partly going to be their job to understand that, okay, we've got the slide going this way.
We got the slide going towards Crosby. I'm just trying to paint the vision. So guess what it allows your other people to do?
Man, over here, what game are we going to run to affect those 2 players? Because it's 2-on-2 now.
So now, because we got the force multiplier just on the field, we now got 2-on-2 over there, the other side. We basically opened it up schematically for other guys because we have a true chess piece just on the field. But boss, why do you have to go so high? Boss, I don't think he's gonna make us really know better, boss. I'm gonna open up the call lines. But y'all better bring it, bro. If I open up the call lines, man, bring it. Don't come in here with them bullshit. Like come on with it. Because, see, this type of show is about really trying to get rid of the goofiness. I want to stay real focused on attacking the weird shit we doing right now. And I want to make sure that we take action to drown out the noise. It's too much goofy ass noise in the streets. And I'm going to take calls. I'll take the calls. I'm interested in a good conversation. I am more interested in us drowning out the goofy shit. That's why I brought all these receipts and evidence of what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to open up the call lines. I promise y'all that. But bring it. Y'all come on in and let's go at it. Let's go hard at this. So, but I wanted to showcase the vision where you can even hear Zimmer explain it. Wait. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I would say, boss, why you got a whine in the white boy voice? What you mean, right? Where I make the white boy? So sometimes the white boy voice, and sometimes I don't know, man. That ain't the white boy voice. I ain't making the white boy voice. I did the other day though. I ain't gonna lie. I did the other day. The other day, boy, I was straight white boy. When I said KKK. Yeah, man. And that's another reason we need to bring in Crosby, man. There's too many black people on the team. We need some white people, man. The Dallas Cowboys low-key racist, man. We need some DEI, man. We need some diversity. We need some diversity. We need some DEI. The team too chocolate. When are the white people gonna have some stars and some representation? All they get is Ferg. That's their only star, Ferg? Shit. What we gonna do for our white brothers? Racist, Dallas, you racist. We need some whites. Oh man, hold on real quick. Hey, let me go get my phone, y'all. While I'm doing that, I need y'all to do me a favor because I'm gonna have to actually run to get my phone. While I'm doing that, I need y'all to get on Twitter right now and do two things. Share the show, one, and I need y'all to hashtag Maxx to Dallas. We gotta drown out the goofies, man. Please do that. I'm going to get my phone to hear from y'all and take these calls. Y'all just kind of listen to the goofy music and just imagine what's going on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my phone. Be right back. All right, did y'all do it, or did y'all sell your boy out? Did y'all sell me out? Hold on. Oh man, I hate when I gotta play that clown music. I be like, damn, some clown shit today.
Man, I don't even want Crosby, man. You know, I don't want Crosby because, I'm tired of fighting about this. I just want somebody else to pick him up so that we can only have to talk about it.
Like, you want to do that at the final hour? Your Dallas Cowboys are in a fight to get him and y'all want to quit? Boy, you wild.
man, the Raiders can emphatically F off. Please, somebody go get Maxx so that Cowboys can't.
We need 20 tweets to drown out this one, bro. I don't want the Cowboys to not even see that shit. Like Lord, don't let them see that. Jesus. I don't want none of these type voices to even seem like they the real voice of what's going on. But like, hell no, bro. The common sense Cowboy fans ain't saying that shit. Hell no. We understand positional value. Oh, I ain't gonna even show that. I ain't gonna even show what you said right there. So I got the phone lines on now. So, hold on real quick. I can't hear you. Give me a second, So, hold on real quick. Shoot. So, I can hear you, but you low. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I just heard you, but it was low. Hold on real quick. 1, 2. Okay, hold on real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, hold on. That's another way I can do it. Hold on. I can do it the ghetto way. I can do it the ghetto way too. I can put you on speaker. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can put you on speaker. If I put you on speaker, that'll work as well. It's just a little ghetto to do it that way. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I don't know why you're not coming through, so. Hold on real quick. I don't know why you're not coming through. Hold on real quick. Somebody else call in. Let me see if it's her side or my side. The only way I'm gonna know if somebody else got to call in. We got to test it real quick. Let me put the phone up here. So give me a second. Don't go nowhere. I'm just trying to test the phones because for some reason you weren't coming in. I need somebody else to call in because I need to be able to test. Because if somebody else call in, that'll let me know, was it me or was it you in terms of the technical difficulty. Y'all give me 1 second. This is how it is sometimes, man. This is what my boy Law call flying the plane as it in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to kind of do stuff on the fly. Yeah, I did turn up our gauges. I got our gauges sky high. Usually when I, connect it like this, it come right in. So that's why I'm getting somebody else to call in. Because if it's two people that's having connection issues, then it's me. JD. So it must be me. Because now it's two people. That's what I needed to see. All right, hold on real quick. Let me check my levers. Man, it's all technical stuff, bro. I swear, bro. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. JD.
Yeah, boss. Can you hear me?
Okay, hold on. I got you. Let me
Can
put you on mute. Yeah, I hear you. Let me put you on mute. I'm gonna go back to Soul. Stay on. Okay. So this should work now. So.
What's good, chat? What's good, boss?
We got you.
Let me tell you, boss.
We got you.
I'm on the pull the trigger and make this goddamn trade happen so I could concentrate on getting my RB1.
Yeah.
And then putting everything else on the defense. I don't understand people that is all for offense and not putting that same energy on the defense. You know what wins? Balanced fucking teams.
Yeah.
Need to be balanced. Jerry has set us up at front office. You got to give them the credit. Set us up nicely on offense for the next couple years.
Yeah.
Where we don't have to be like scrambling, looking for something unless something catastrophic, knock on wood, happens. We are set. We got depth We got people. The only thing we not good at that we need to fix is RB, so we can run the ball more.
Yes.
Be more efficient on running that ball. That's it. But put that same energy into the defense that people are putting into the offense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Pull that trigger. The reason I had my doubts about it, but I've never seen the front office so damn aggressive and free agency and aggressive early. That's telling me that they're fucking serious. That's why I'm saying pull the fucking trigger. I wasn't doing it before because I didn't think they would be serious. They are fucking serious. Do it. Why are we discouraging them from doing what we've been begging for? I don't understand this bullshit.
Me neither.
It's business. And the contract makes sense. It's super team friendly. Super fucking team friendly, which means we're not going to be in cap hell if we take this. Everything is lining up. God is lining it up, and everybody's saying, fuck no, we don't want it. I don't understand that mentality.
Yeah. That's why we got to drown them out. We need to drown them out.
I already did my podcast twice. I've been
she did it twice.
I did it the first time you said it. I just did it when you was driving at that. So, let me be a little... I was safe about it. But I shared and hashtag at the same time because this don't make no goddamn sense.
Yes.
We went three-headed monster. People game plan for Crosby. You don't know nobody else on the Raider front line. But you know Quentin Williams, you know Kenny Clark. They got a game plan for 3 fucking people? Are you kidding me? It's only 5? What are they gonna do? Nothing. Opens up our secondary, which we've been crying all for the last 2 years. What the fuck's up with the secondary? Come on, make like it was a little too high. We was going crazy. But front office wasn't showing me the energy that they're showing me now that they're fucking serious. Jerry said no, and that made me go. And then he started backing that shit up with action. He likes to give these little cute little things out, but he don't back it up with action and make me think he's serious. But he said no more red shirts, and now he's being fucking active. This is 90s Jerry.
Man, this is 90s Jerry, and we fight 90s Jerry. Oh.
Just like when he went with Deion Sanders. Nobody thought he was serious about that shit.
Boy, he was dead serious.
And look at how serious he got. I want that Jerry. That's the Jerry that I've been looking for. That he's that Jerry again. So let's fucking do it.
This is the great Jerry.
Yes. Stop the bullshit, people. Stop the bullshit. Get on the train. Get on the train. I'm fully invested now. I told you what it was. Yeah. If he didn't show that he was serious about this, I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
Because we're wasting his time.
Right.
But he's showing not only serious, but he's being fucking aggressive. The only thing I said I want on offense, and I stay with it, is RB. We need another competent RB, so there's no drop off.
Right.
And when I go out, that way we can run the ball. We need an RB. We need another RB, quality RB. Let me preference that.
Yes.
I need another quality
RB.
Yep. You can put it in the defense.
Yep.
Put it in the defense.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I wanted to say, because I don't want people to think I'm flip-flopping. I said why I was hesitant, but I see a change that I haven't seen in almost 30 years. So let's get on board. Let's put the hashtags out. Let's do what we need to do. And by the way, for people who are doubting, we won the trade with Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark. Michael got hurt. Sorry that he did, but he did. We won it already there. If we get Maxx Crosby out of this too, fuck what you heard.
For real.
He finessed.
It. Man, say it. Listen, man. Shit.
That's all I wanted to say. Everybody can jump in, but
good call. Listen, I said they need to bring it. Did she bring it? Y'all clap it up, because y'all know she brought it. Stop playing. My boy Stephen Mack. Shout out to my boy Stephen Mack. He been doing great work on Twitter, man. He been doing the Lord's work. That boy been grinding for Crosby. You hear me? That boy been King Crosby. Man, listen, I put it like this. If we get Crosby, the first person we need to talk to, me and my boy Lou, the first person we need to have on the show is this man right here. This man has been like, he's showing his receipts. He got the coldest receipts in terms of his lobby. Ooh, I'm talking about he been grinding for this. Like, it's certain people, man, when stuff happen, you gotta acknowledge, bro. Say, boy, you and see, that train was empty for a little while, wasn't it, bro? That train was empty. He said the train here now. Now the train is here. Yeah. And we trying to kick off the goofies now. We kicking off the goofies. We trying to get the smart people back on. See, that's what this show is about. This is the final hour. I want Cowboy Nation to push for this. Drown out the goofies. Drown out all the people that's on that. You know, if we get Crosby, we won't be able to get Dean, and then we won't be able to get the average guys on the defense. I'm like, well, if you don't get your fur mongering ass on, that scary talk, we ain't got time for that. This man done got you Pickens and Crosby, and y'all got the nerve to be scared that we might not be able to get enough other guys. Oh, because we need all the picks. It's like, bruh, listen, they not even Dallas is reported to not even have 2 first rounders on the table, and they still winning. Everybody's chasing them, and we negative. Like, I know people hate negative. Somebody say Netflix woke up the gambler. Ooh, I hope you right. And that might be true, bro. This is a very underrated comment. I want y'all to think about what Buzzcut said. This is underrated. Like, sometimes when you look at your story, cause see, he been in that white ivory tower palace he been in the ivory tower for a minute. He been wealthy mogul Jerry for a minute. But sometimes that Netflix documentary will make you look back and say, what got me here? What did I do to get here? Like, I've been on this yacht for a while, but what built the yacht? And then he looking at himself and all them gambles he made, and they reminded him how he was willing to even talk to the mafia over his dream. How he was drilling holes into empty grounds and put all that money into football on a bankrupt Dallas Cowboys. And he was like, and we scared to be bold now? Shit, Netflix probably did wake him up. For real. Because this is different, dog. It's some things they the same, but it's definitely some things they different on. Somebody say, what's the number? All right, so I'm going to put up the number. I'm going to take this call from JD. Come on in, my brother. Because you said you wanted some healthy pushback. I never fight people that fight me healthy. I'm always for that. JD, I'm finna put up. Oh, hold on real quick. JD, you live.
Hey,
JD, you live.
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, I'm up here at work. I'm over here. I'm gonna have to get off pretty quick. But I can't dispute nothing that Soul Goddess said. I agree with her 100% with everything she said. And I just can't wait for these guys to go get this deal done. And I really want to start focusing on signing and extending George Pickens. And I want us to really hit this free agency as soon as it starts on next Wednesday. I want us to hit that hard.
Yeah.
Go after the guys that can really do something that can influence and help this defense out.
Yeah.
But shoot, that's all I got to say right now, man. I got to get on back up in here.
Man, get into work, man. Don't get in trouble over here talking about Cowboy. Get back in there, man. They gonna write your ass up, man. That boy JD, okay, hold on. I call you, start right after this call. 337, you live. Hold on, 337, you live.
You hear me, boss?
Yeah, who is this?
You hear me?
Yes.
My name is Daniel.
Okay. What's up?
So I was the one that wanted to play devil's advocate a little bit. First,
Let's talk.
I wanted to start out by saying that I agree with everything you said. Right?
Okay.
And I wanna propose this to a lot of.
The conference has been locked.
So I wanna ask y'all, like, we've been running the same game plan for the entirety of Dak's career, which is, hopium on draft picks. Like, my biggest issue with Stephen Jones has always been, trying to put the cart before the horse. He's trying to build a dynasty before we even get back to the NFC Championship. Win a Super Bowl first, and then we could worry about trying to build a dynasty, right? You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you caught me a little bit when you was talking about when you brought up Mike Zimmer and you know Micah's playoff production, and it got me thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the devil's advocate that I want to play just a little bit.
Yeah.
Is when you had that when you had the fullness of like focus of schematic focus going to Micah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't have enough talent that exposed the lack of talent. You know, because and here's another thing about like Cowboys fans is like we're good at getting the top end guys. We're good at getting the 5-6 top end guys, but then after that, you know, they usually settle for mid, and that always gets exposed in the playoffs.
Okay.
You know, like we had Dak against San Francisco in San Fran with a 40-year-old Jason Peters on the offensive line, and a T.Y. Hilton as a number 2 who had been on his couch for half the year. You know, and people were saying that he choked. You know.
What's your pushback, bro?
Different now.
I'm not really understanding the pushback. What's the pushback?
The pushback, the slight pushback would be, you know, since Jerry is in a different mentality now, I don't think it would be. I'm not sure it would necessarily be half measures like it has been. Like I feel like, and again, like I said, I still agree with you. You know, him going to him possibly going to Philly. I'm like, I don't want that to happen. So go get him. But I'm like, if we come away with four starters on defense, you know, I could see why some people may be like, eh. But overall, you know, I agree with what you said.
All right. Well, appreciate the call, man. I didn't really hear any pushback, but you know, I appreciate you calling in. Good call. And I got you locked in now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That was Daniel. All right, y'all. We got one more, and then I'm gonna call Star. 765. You live?
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, this is Biscuit, man. I'm the one to talk about the Netflix.
Good.
I
Yeah.
watched the Netflix, and I totally believe that he has changed.
Yeah.
Something has changed this year.
Yeah.
And fuck them picks. Go get Maxx Crosby.
Woo!
This thing since goddamn October.
Woo!
I first learned that they were interested in Maxx Crosby. Go get Max. You don't fuck around. You go get him. Go get him.
Woo!
I don't care. I mean, you like you were saying earlier today and yesterday, last night, all the times I've been watching this shit, there is no 2 players in this damn defense in this draft that can match him.
That's right.
None.
That's right.
None.
It's not. Yeah.
I'm telling you, go get him. I don't care. I've been pushing that because I too do Cowboys content. You can check out my page at Biscuit on YouTube. But y'all been doing this, been studying this since October.
Yeah.
Go get Crosby.
Man.
And it just makes sense.
Like it does.
They're going to have to line up. They're going to have to. He's going to have to be accounted for.
Right.
You ain't going to come over here and say we're going to double team him every time.
No.
Because you got to worry about Quinn on the other side, Bob.
Thank you. Man, listen, man, it was so Biscuit. It's so refreshing to hear common sense because it's not common to hear common sense. I don't see how people don't get that. That's a basic vision. Why don't people get that, brother?
Man, I've been worshiping this team since 1974, bro.
Man,
I am all about the Cowboys. This is what I do.
Man,
I love the Cowboys.
Man, I can see it. Cause see, you know the thing is,
I'm passionate about this, bro. I'm saying go get this dude.
Man,
go get him. We dominate the defensive line, and you get him in here. You can work that cap a little bit, bring it down. He won't take a 30.7 cap hit. We can finagle it down around $7 million and still get somebody on free agent. You can go after Nakobe Dean, or you can hell. You know me. If you know me, you know I go for the gusto. I say bring Devin Damn Lloyd in here.
Wait!
I have went all this time without a damn Super Bowl and an NFC championship watching my Cowboys last year have that defense. Man, I ain't never seen such a turd in my life. Cowboys, bad defense. Don't even sound right. Those two words don't sound right to me, man.
They don't go together.
I lived through the doomsday days.
Yeah,
I
man.
lived through the 90s.
Yeah, man.
I know what they could do. I
Yeah,
know what
man.
they're about.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you this, man. Thank you for the call. I got 2% on my phone. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe to Biscuit. He obviously know what he's talking about, and he willing to say what a lot of people scared to say, because it's not really popular to be for Crosby, crazily, but it's not. You know. So when you're a YouTuber that's willing to kind of say what need to be said, and you know, most people kind of play both sides. Like, see, it's starting to be popular now, but if you've been riding with this since October, like Biscuit, that's somebody I would say go listen to him, because he obviously willing to say what need to be said for the boss. Good call, my brother. That was a good call by Biscuit,
you,
man.
You guys be safe, and God bless you.
God bless you. So let me get started, because I got literally 2% on my phone. I don't want to run out. I want to hear from her. So let me get out of this. And that was worth it, man. Those are good calls. Like, and I said that. I said, if you go call in, bring it. Big Biscuit brought it. So hold on real quick. Let me get started on here. And I'm very curious, because see, a lot of people don't even recognize that we have had a true truths over with team weapons and team trenches. Like, we got world peace now. At first we was chopping off each other's heads. We ain't care. But now we back to good old friendship business. I'm calling her now. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm calling Star. Somebody say, do not call her. Man, it's Star. Man, I'm calling Star. What's up with it, Star? I got 2%. So let's get it.
I know I would try to talk fast, but I'm just saying, like, I think if it was me, the fan base would have already been mad at me, because I would have already said 2 first. But when I look at, and I'm talking about 2 first this year, because I'm at the point where it's like, F it, just give them the damn picks. But the fans are talking me into it now, I feel like I'm seeing the situation clearly. I was like, the Raiders are bluffing, they full of shit.
Okay.
Like, the Cowboys and the Raiders have been negotiating they've been negotiating in the media for the last like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
If you paid attention to what's going on. Because it's like, Jane put out, we're not going to do 2 first. It's like, okay, then now I just saw a report. I just sent it to our chat, but I just saw a report that said the Raiders are saying now, oh, we don't have a set price. We don't have a set price.
They coming down.
They said we don't have a set price. And they said, oh, and that there's no mention from any source other than Ricky. There's no mention of the Eagles. Which means the Raiders reached out to Ricky, because they knew if Ricky puts out that we have an offer on the table for Jalen Carter, that may make Jerry panic and be like, you know what?
Damn.
What's his name? I'm talking fast because I know the phone might die. But
no, I'm still at 2%. You rocking? I'll let you know. It'll be emergency if it hit 1%.
Okay. They just reported Jesse Palmer, who is on, he does the show with Steve Smith, like the wide receiver show. I don't know if y'all know him, but he's an insider or whatever, NFL insider. He put out, I'm talking to teams, quote unquote, and he's like, I just talked to a team and they said that if Maxx, basically that they have options. Like, we got options. Like, either you going to sell him to us before Monday or we're going to move on. And we're going to focus on the free agents. Then right when he put it out, then Fish put out an article saying we have a deadline that it has to be done before Monday, basically before free agency. It has to be done. So it's like, at this point, Dallas got the best offer on the table. It's clear. Because if we didn't have the best offer, why the fuck are we still pursuing it? Why haven't y'all accepted these other offers? Y'all said y'all got great offers. Well, why haven't you accepted it yet? Because they know Dallas got the best offer. We're doing a stare down right now because they trying to see, can we get Dallas to bend? And we're like, no, we good. We got options. So this is why I feel confident. Like, I think Jerry gonna get it done. Jerry gonna get it done.
I feel good about it too, because to me, it does have a sense that people trying to catch up to Dallas. See, and my gut, tell me what you think of this, Star. I think they got 12 on the table. Cause see, only 12
would give them that confidence.
Yeah.
Because they said they sent counters. They said these teams they sent them the offer, but they not picking up the phone. So that means the Cowboys probably had 20 on the table. Then they said, that's not enough. Then we put 12 on the table.
And we keeping 20. So how do you feel about that? Giving up 12 for Crosby, but keeping 20.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it too. Cause see, this is the best thing. Cause y'all keep picking. See, I was putting my foot down if you was go trade Pickens. If you traded Pickens, I was like, we got to keep 12 because we got to replace him with 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if he's not in a proposal, oh no, give up 12.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling people. Like, give up 12, y'all, because it's not no player. I don't care who fall. I don't care if Bane, down. I mean, I love Downs, but I'm just saying, like, those players gonna have to develop. Like, you need to go and get Maxx Crosby right now. I feel like because these other teams, they said the Bears, it's us, the Bears, and the Ravens. The Bears and the Ravens do not have a better pick than us. So there's no way that they are offering more unless they're offering unless they're offering like a super pick haul, which nobody is doing that. Because if they was doing that, boss, they would have already accepted that damn deal.
Yeah.
Now y'all putting out, oh, we don't got a set price. Oh, for real? Now y'all don't got a set price? Well, y'all been putting out for the past 3 days.
Yeah, it got to be two first and a player and a Micah.
Mm-hmm.
And see, and that never made sense, right? Because for you to get a Micah type trade, you need a Micah type age, and Micah didn't have no injuries up to that. So now it's like you can't get that. You're not, and I'm not saying Micah better or worse, and we ain't talking about that. You can't ask for Micah when you ain't giving people Micah.
Exactly. You ain't giving people Micah. Max 29 just got off a knee surgery. Like, stop it, the Raiders.
Yeah,
y'all know we have the best offer. Y'all trying to stare us in. Y'all trying to get us to panic. Like, shit, we can't let Philly get them. So let's just get 2 first. You know, let's just go all in.
No,
but
Jerry
it's like,
too cold. Jerry too cold.
That's why I think Jerry gonna win, boss. Because Jerry too cold for this shit.
He cold. Listen, Star. We all have to give Jerry credit if he pulled this off.
We do, boss. We do.
We have to give Jerry. If he pulled this off, we all gonna have to say, "Hey, man, you finessed the shit out that Micah deal." Like,
yeah, he did. He did.
Like, it's no more hating. Because I used to say it like this: you don't really know if he won until you know who the picks are. Remember, I used to say that. Mm-hmm. Now we would have the picks because Crosby would be like a pick.
Exactly. And you got to so imagine you get Maxx Crosby, then you can get, I don't know, Jacob Rodriguez, or you can get somebody else that's a defensive stud. Because 20 is a good place. You can get talent there.
Man.
And
then Lou just said we might even get the second. If we can get them for that second.
Yeah, that second too, boss. Like, if Jared gives
36,
we get Max in the second.
At 36, and it would be a top of the second. Man, this would be the best finesse.
This would be the best finesse we have seen since the Herschel Walker trade.
Since Herschel. It's not as much as Herschel, but it's on that level easily.
Yeah, it will be on that level easily. And I'm like, if y'all had better offers, how are we still in the running?
The only thing I don't want to do, I don't want to get cocky. I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch because they still bidding. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they are still bidding, and it's like, yeah, it's a possibility a team can come in and swoop in and just blow their minds, like give up 2, actually give them that 2 first or whatever. They could. So it's a possibility we still could lose, but I just think that at the situation, they're already backing down. They're already backing down off that price, which shows that it would seem right now that we win. But yeah, I'm at the point where it's like, if we don't get them, I want them bad. But if we don't get them because some team just gave the world for them, okay, now we shift to free agency. But piggybacking off, I know your phone probably about to die, but just piggybacking off of what Soul said.
It's at 2% still.
Okay, piggybacking off of what Soul said, like, regardless if we get Max or not, Jerry is fucking serious. So even if we don't get Max, I do feel like he's gonna be like, I'm gonna write a blank check to Trey Hendrickson. Like, Jerry is like, I'm gonna get it done. So, but I hope we get Max, boss, because if we get Max, like, that's Jerry knows if we get Max, it's gonna flip the fan base, or it's gonna flip the fan base on its head.
I don't know.
And it's the fact that you don't think so. Well, they'll only be mad if we end up getting first.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Cowboy fans respect trenches. Being honest, we boo Zach Martin, we boo Fredericks, we boo all trenches. We lobbying against Crosby.
That's true.
We're lobbying against Crosby. Like
but
we
boss, you know how
crazy.
fans are, boss. They're gonna be mad until we see Max in their uniform, and everybody gonna start dick riding. You know how Cowboys fans are, boss. So it don't matter.
No, that's facts.
Everybody gonna try to scoff at it, but soon as we realize, bro,
they gonna love it. Yeah, as soon as you're right. That's exactly what's gonna happen. You're right. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Like,
See, they hate him.
They gonna get over.
They hate him, and then when they get him, they gonna love him.
Exactly. They gonna get over it. Like,
because I saw them do that with Parker. I saw them do. I did a poll where I, you know, when Jim was the favorite at first, and I put Parker, who was responsible for the certain development. Everybody with common sense knew it was Parker, right? But it was 50-50. But then when we hired Parker, it became 99% Parker. Exactly. I asked the same question.
That's how it is, boss. Like once. It's like everybody love Micah, but as soon as he gone, fuck him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So
that is.
We gonna be pissed, but once we see Max make that first video, what's up, Cowboys Nation?
Yeah. No, you right. And then another thing too. You know what else is going on? What I know going on with Max? People ain't never watched this tape.
Yeah. That's
see, what's gonna happen is like once he become a Cowboy, we gonna all do content and we gonna start showing his highlights and shit.
Exactly.
Right. And people gonna start seeing what we've been talking about. And they gonna be like, ooh, he dope. And be like, well, we've been telling you
we've been
dope.
Telling y'all that.
We've been telling y'all he's a dope white dude, man. Like I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody now, if we get Maxx Crosby, I'm gonna go buy me a orange wig. A red head wig, and I'm gonna go get me some white paint. I'm gonna paint my face white. I'm put on that wig. I'm gonna be white for a day.
Oh my God. Boss, you crazy, man. I can't blame you, dude. I'm like, if we get Maxx Crosby, I'm going to jail. Like, boss,
for real.
Because it's like, bro, we got Maxx Crosby
and Pickens,
bro.
Shit.
And we gonna go out and still spend in free agency. Like that's what people need to realize. I'm glad Spot Track put that out. Like. That boy cap hit gonna be $7 million. So it's like stop the we can't team build.
Yeah, stop all of them. And it's straight up fear mongering. It's people.
I'm just over this. Like that weird guy that you posted. I'm somebody else come get him. Like,
I'm over this. It's like it's almost over, bro. It's gonna be over Monday. The hell you talking about?
Over, bro. They already put the deadline out. Like, listen, either y'all accept the offer or don't. But we're not gonna sit here and be holding out in free agency because that's gonna F up everybody's free agency plans.
Somebody say relax, fam. Nah, bro, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a joke, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, bro, I want everybody to know how much I love this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go out my way to make like this whole thing a whole entertainment fun shit. I'm gonna make it fun as hell. Cause bro,
it's because you're the one who been pushing it so hard. It's like, bro.
Yeah. See, once I start studying him at the trade deadline, and I put it like this: when me and Lou turned his tape on, we thought it was a highlight.
Yep. Like Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby, he's like that for real.
He like that. Like he's like that.
Top 5 edge in this league. He's elite, and like if we get him, it is going to.
He the type of man, and he the type of man you want on your team too. Like,
right, it's like think about all those that like you. We always say you got to have a defense. If you say I want a Super Bowl defense, you got to have a defense that looks the part. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, come on, like you name the names: Maxx Crosby, Quentin Williams. Then you get Minkah Fitzpatrick. That right there is like, oh my God. Then you add Nakobe Dean. Then you got. Like, I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, the Cowboys are getting serious, and it's like if we still get 20, that means you could still get a corner there. You could get a safety. You could get another linebacker. Like, there's plenty you could do, bro. Like, but we gonna see. We gonna see. I feel like it's gotta be. It's gonna be done by Monday.
Aren't you happy we made peace? We got another fight coming, but because we don't know what that fight will be, but we always fight. That's a part of it, you know. But it's so much better when we like, all right, where we shake hands and say, all right, we on the same page on this. Because see, if people don't know and watch us, like me, Star, Henny, Lou, you know, Tuck, different people that we commonly do content with, Big, when we fight, we really fighting because we believe in our idea. But when we come together, ain't nobody can mess with us. because we so powerful together. Like we really get the word out. Like we get the word out when we together. Even our fights get the word out though.
Yeah, the fights do. The fights take over. That's why people hate us. Can we stop the fighting?
Stop the fighting. I'm so sick of this because they seeing us every day. Every day
we wake up 5 a.m. I open my eyes.
And they think these fights just be on Twitter. These fights be over the phone. These fights be in the chat box, DM.
Exactly. Like we fight constantly.
Yeah. But when we come together, now that we on the same page, team both of them.
Yep.
It's time to push it. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say too, man. I'm looking on Twitter. I don't see enough push. I don't see enough people doing their part. Can y'all please help out the campaign? Like I do want to drown out, people like Wedge Buster. This guy Reginald.
Yeah, they being silent on purpose. It's these contrarian. They being silent. They being silent on purpose because they're like, whatever. We don't need him. We can get Oway. We can do this. We can.
Yeah, we get Oway. Oway.
It's just like when people was criticizing his boss when he was doing Key Allen in Dallas. Like,
yeah,
they just don't. They not.
Hey, Key Allen wasn't even our number one, number two.
Exactly.
We had really over him, but it was trending, so we just stuck with it.
Yep.
We were like, let's get it up to 1 million. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we just gonna keep waiting and seeing, but we're gonna know sooner or later if we got it or not. That's all I'll say. I ain't guaranteeing it because we don't.
It looks
I ain't
good.
got.
Yeah.
But yeah, the odds look heavily in our favor. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Now, good call, Star, and I love the work that you do and everybody. And one of the main things that I love is I saw a lot of people in the chat having your back. Some people tried to come for you. You know what I'm saying? It's and I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we need to get over this, chauvinistic shit we be on. You know what I mean? Like women can't be super passionate about the game. We gotta stop that shit, dog. Like, it's too many women that really show that they are just as invested as men all day. Yeah. So their hearts are in is just like us. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop letting gender be something that causes us to look down at somebody just because they talking. And people have heard Start talk enough to know that she's not no slouch. She's a tough motherfucker. I mean that. She's somebody that you don't want to box because she's tough. Like for real.
Yeah.
So but appreciate you, Star.
All right, I appreciate you. But okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah. So that was Star. Make sure y'all support her at Stargate. Star, you still there? She gone. So make sure y'all support her at Stargazer Sports. And she's ramping up her content as well. She's a definitely good follow. So, boss, can you explain how this pick situation with the Jets to the class, please? It seems they don't understand how it works. Yeah, so I saw Lou in there. This dude named Luda, and he was talking about like you get the like technical nerdy ass dudes. Why do you keep saying that we won it because it wasn't technically the pick? It's the fact of how many resources he got all together from that pick. All together, you get weirdos like this. It's sometimes people they like to compete with content creators, and if they'll listen all goddamn day. If they feel like one thing you might be just a little bit off on, they go jump at it. I'm right and the content creator's wrong. Like they just dick riders, bro. You get those types. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody worried about nobody like that. Listen, bro, start your channel, bro. Start your channel instead of over here hating on what I'm doing. Start your channel, bro. So everybody with common sense can see overall that we have definitely came out better overall with more than when we had Mike. Period. So anyway, don't worry about no weirdo like that. But the main thing, this is the main thing. Listen, y'all, I mean this too. We people of action on this channel. We people of action, right? We should be the type of people that know that our voice matter by now. And if you know that your voice matter by now, use your voice. Drown out the goofies. It's way too many people. Way too many people. Right now, while we at the last final push Let's flood Twitter with support of Crosby. It's too and I showed y'all that the Cowboys get a report either every day or every other day about what things are being said on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So this is real, y'all.
Jerry, Steven, and some other people in the front office, they do get a printout. I don't know if it's daily, but every couple days of, Twitter things that, are being written and people are.
So they get a report, right? So and as stuff starts trending together, a bunch of unanimous thoughts start. So if it's too many people like this guy, the Raiders can emphatically F off. Please, somebody go get Maxx so the Cowboys can't. So you would think he by himself. It's too many people talking like that. So if it's too many of them, guess what Dallas and them go get a report on? They go get a report. It looks like that Crosby is not trending well with the fans. So we have to proactively drown out that type of shit. Because that literally makes no sense to be like, please somebody go get Maxx so that we can't. Like, how does that in any way help your team? How is that in any way smart? How is that in any form smart? He said, what pick did the Jets get next year from the Q trade? That pick is tied up. Yeah, that pick is tied up. So, but going back to what I was saying. We got to drown them people out. And I really want us to do it. I've been checking Twitter to see if it's more, y'all. It's not enough. And it's a simple thing to do. Show any kind of support for Maxx. A thought, a tweet, anything random, but just add to it Maxx to Dallas. So I'm going to do it right now and show you how it worked. Okay. Because like I said, we people of action. Okay. So. Man, how the fuck? Hold on real quick. Give me a second. Hold on, make sure I spelled Minka right. Okay, M-I-N. There we go. I was gonna misspell the hell out of his name. Appreciate it. I see y'all helping me out with that spelling. All right, so the Dallas Cowboys would be favored. So, see, something very simple. But what we doing, I'm going to tell you what we doing to drown them out, right? So I'll post it, right? That's simple, right? Just a simple thought like that. Damn. What I also should have did is I should have tagged Dallas as well. I'm going to do that on this one, right? That's when you really want to go, when you really want to spam their ass. I want to spam him. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to spam them. Somebody already hit that like button. So I'm going to @ Dallas on this too. @ Dallas. And I'm going to include their PR on it. Dallas Public Relations. Dallas Cowboy. Because we trying to drown out the stupid talk. So Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Go get Maxx and Dean. So we can have your back. Then I'm gonna add it again, the same 2 hashtags. And I'm gonna show you what it do when you do it like this. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens. Okay, so because a lot of people don't understand what hashtagging is about. So I just did this, right? So then when I go here, right, let's look at, all right, so somebody already shared it. Somebody say spam Crosby. That's what I'm talking about. So now when I click on Maxx, now everybody that said anything regarding being pro Maxx, we all together. That's why I'm saying it's not enough for us. You see, look who the main person in is. Me. Where y'all at? Look, you see Lou. You see Tyrone Church. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Yeah. And see, this stuff is very effective because what it does is it causes it to trend, and it basically makes you show up on their reports. It makes you show up on their radars. And that's why, look, star in there. See? But it should be way more of us. It's way too many people listening. It's way too many people agree. It's also, frankly, way too much dumb talk. We got to drown them out. It should be way more than Angie, Tyrone Church, Shannon Sharp, Common Sense. It should be like 200 minimum. Look, Henny, right? But look, it's right now it's the same 6 or 7. Look, Soul. You see Soul? She called in. Look, Blink, Stephen Mack. Stephen Mack doing his Lord. It should be more though. But you see Locky D, Blasian, somebody that's mixed, JT Wolf, right? So a pimp named Big Back. See, it should Wee Woo, Tweeting Cowboys, Mike Fear. See, it's a lot. Look, Chris 214. It's a lot of us, but it should be more. I'm gonna be honest. It should be way more. Because what we trying to do is look at my boy Tyrone Church. He just did it 22 seconds ago. Then Courtney just did it 27 seconds ago. See, that's us being active. That's people listening on the show saying, I'm finna drown out the noise and the stupid noise. You see what I'm saying? That's us working together. That's why you use hashtags. See, my boy was dope because he said spam Crosby, but he would have been doper if he would have just added the hashtag to it. Because then that brings all our voices together and make it succinct, And some people don't believe this work, but hey, I think y'all not paying attention. If you're really paying attention, 90% of the hashtags that we get behind, we get that it actually works. Like we get the things that we've been asking for, that we're loud about. It's a long history of this working. Like Shannon Sharp said, he just did it. So I didn't do this show to entertain y'all. I did the show so we can be active together, so that we can use our voices together. See, now I'm seeing it pick up. My boy Common Sense, he just did it 12 seconds ago. That's why I was saying it wasn't enough activity. And see how the activity is spiking now? Because we working together now. And it's very simple. It's a very simple thing. Just do this while you sit on the toilet. Do this while you're driving. Like Soul said, I was driving and I did it, And all we doing, it's almost like voting. By yourself, you're nothing. But together, we're great. It's like voting, So it's where we're now I know this much activity in a short period of time is already starting to drown out the goofies. And that's all I wanted to do today. I wanted to drown out the goofies. We at the last brink. Jerry is out there obviously working. We haven't been in a conversation for week 1 in about 14 or 15 years. Let me say that again with no music. We have not been in a conversation for week 1 activity in about 12 to 14 years. And now that we starting to actually get busy, this is when a lot of people want to abandon Jerry. Now, drown out they goofy ass. Nah, we ain't spend all that time. We don't never do nothing in free agency in week 1 of free agency. I'm so tired of them with the dollar store. I'm so tired of them with the Marshalls. I'm so tired of them always binge bargaining. I'm so tired of them. Now they out there doing some real shopping for Crosby. And we want to sell him out. No sellouts. That's goofy. And if you're doing that, that goofy music is for you. It's about show me, bringing you another one to the next live, to the next video. I'm gonna be out. But let me say this. I'm gonna be back later. We're gonna be doing some film breakdowns. So what we doing is before free agency starts next Wednesday, we want to have a candidate pool full of people that can come help this defense. So we already did film studies on obviously Crosby, and then we did it on Trey. But then we did it on Dean. We did it on Bobby. We did it on like at least 4 to 5 linebackers. We also looked at some edge rushers. So today we're going to be focusing on corners. We're going to be open to look at some nickels. What we trying to do is we trying to go in and build this team before the draft. The ideal way is to have your free agency pool strong. You know, have your free agency pool already strong so that when you get into the draft, it's super easy to go get the guy that just makes sense for your team. And look, I see y'all. Now I'm seeing that activity. That activity has popped now. And let's keep going, bro. Let's spam. Yeah, y'all doing it. Yeah, it's big time. It's big time now. Yeah, it's big time. It's big time. Yep. It's big time. Let's listen, y'all, and do this whenever you have a thought. Whenever you have a thought, let's continue to spam. Oh, y'all spamming now. Oh, we spamming. Oh, this go definitely drown out the goofies. So, man, it's your boy Boss Show Me, man. To the next video, to the next live. I'm out. Don't let these goofies steal our team, man. No goofies. No goofy. No goofy. Don't let them get you. Shit. Goofy. Man. You don't do that crazy word. I don't want Crosby, man. Weird ass people, man.